Hey everyone, welcome back to another beautiful day in the garden. As you can see, I am not in the garden. I am in the house because we have something we need to take care of. This is my seed collection, and these are the seeds that I have either bought, sowed outside, or have been wanting to sow, and they're just in this scary looking bag. I need to put all the seeds in this bag into my containers. We are in the thick of it. It is the beginning of August and this just needs to get done. So I will quickly do like an overview of how I store my seeds and go from there. So I like to use these photo boxes. You can get them at your favorite hobby store. I have this rainbow one and then this blue one. I usually use this blue one for items that I sow ahead of time, so like tomatoes, peppers, all that fun stuff. And then I like to use this rainbow one for anything that I direct sow, and then just kind of coordinate the colors. So like the cooler colors are like lettuces and cool weather crops, and I like to get warmer and warmer. So the red is like squash, and there's the in-between like carrots. So that's what I like to do with the rainbow, and then that's what I like to do with the blue. Before I get anything into those, I need to go through this bag and figure out what the heck is going on. There's so many seeds. And your girl has more coming, because In My Gardener had a 40% off seed sale, and I cannot help myself when it comes to seeds that are basically $1. In my girl brain, it's like $1 seeds have to buy. So I'm gonna spend a couple minutes just kind of quickly sorting these to the best of my ability, and then we'll see what goes in there. Some of these are even ones that I saved this year. Look, I saved some little Cajun bell peppers. Forgot that I ordered some seeds from Etsy. These are from Seed Cult. Had never ordered from them before, but I got these peaches and cream zinnias, blushing bride zinnias, pink cupcake zinnia, and these Indian blanket flowers. So I need to plant those before our season comes to an end. I just need to remember to do it. Everything is pretty quickly arranged into some sort of organization. Okay, so I think this one is my tomato slicers. I'm gonna quickly go through my tomatoes and just pull out any slicers that I see. Quickly make sure that everything in here is a slicer while I'm at it. Tomato slicers done. Cherry tomatoes container. I'm gonna quickly go through here and make sure these are all cherry tomatoes. Ooh, oh, I remember doing those. Okay, yellow pear. I wouldn't call, I'd call that more of a grape. Cherry. Cherry. Is this cherry? 1 pound. That is not cherry. Those are more of like a grape. Paste. Do I have 2 of those? No, those are banana legs. Okay. Cherry tomatoes done. And then this last tomato is just kind of a catch-all. So like, I think this one has all my paste and like grape tomatoes. So I'm gonna throw the rest in here. This is just kind of everything else that doesn't either fit slicer or cherry. Okay, tomatoes are done. Now I have sweet and hot peppers that I usually keep in separate containers. So let's see, hot pepper, yep. I guess that's hot, it's not very hot, hot. Bell pepper, cayenne. I don't think these are spicy either. Well, yeah, I guess those are kind of spicy, that's fine. Okay, and then these are all my sweet peppers. And I'm gonna throw that one in hot, because I don't think that's, well, it says pepper, sweet pepper, okay. Sweet banana. Does anyone else get random flashbacks to Peppergate 2023? Yeah, these are not purple bell peppers. I need to do something else with them because they were not. They were Hungarian peppers. They were not purple. No way. These 3 peppers fell out of my lap. These are ones that I saved from my own seeds. So there's pimento, a Goliath, Gold Rush, and sweet mini bell pepper. So I think these are all sweet peppers. Okay, I did see some basil. Let me go through these, make sure they are all basil. Basil. I used to keep my basil with the rest of my herbs, but I had too much basil. So now they get their own container. Here are flowers that are not zinnias and that are not sunflowers. I usually keep, do I keep sunflowers in here? I didn't think I did. I usually keep sunflowers and zinnias in their own containers, and then all my other flowers in this container. Corn. I did see a couple corn. Actually, I guess I only had one corn. Okay, corn. I think this one is just kind of like my catch-all. Yeah, potato gourds. Those aren't really a soy, meh. Rice, loofah. I'm gonna throw my asparagus in here and my Aunt Molly's ground cherries. And I think my bunching onion and maybe my okra. My herbs are kind of all over the place. Some of these aren't even herbs. Fennel. These ain't gonna fit. Okay, well, you know what? We're here. We're doing it now. Chives. Herb. Goji berry, not. Toothache. Herb. Broomcorn, not. Fenugreek. Fennel. Caraway. Rosemary. Mint. Parsley. Spinach. Dill. Mint. Sage. Lavender. Oregano. Chamomile. Fennel. Okay. This is all herb. Cilantro, toothache, chives, lemon balm, hibiscus, purslane, dill, sage. These are all herb. There. Okay, I'm going to throw this broomcorn and goji berry into this kind of like mix catch-all box. I have a cauliflower and broccoli. I probably need to combine these. Those are cauliflower, broccoli. And then I'm gonna throw my Brussels sprouts in there too. I'm just gonna yank this because that's cauliflower and broccoli. So now I have one extra. Okay, so stuff that I start from seed is in here and is taken care of. So now I'm gonna move on to my direct sow box. This is where I have my sunflowers. So I like to direct sow sunflowers. I know some people start them, but they have such a long taproot that I feel like I have better luck direct sowing them in the garden. I'm gonna rummage through here real quick and make sure these are all sunflowers. Yep. Those are pretty. I should have planted those this year. Really pretty. What year are these from? 2024? Cucumbers. Oh, I have cucamelons. How long do these take? 70 days. I might plant some of those for this fall. They were out of stock on In My Gardener, but now that I know I have some, I don't need them. Okay, cucumbers. Okay, great. Cucumber's done. I have a summer squash, so let's do those real quick. Some, summer, winter, gourd. These. That's winter squash. Winter. Okay, summer squash, winter squash. Okay, these are all winter squash that I can never grow anyway, so I don't know why I keep buying them. I am over the winter research ways that I can defeat the squash vine borer because I have such cool varieties, but I never get any squash. I have 2 beans. I have a fresh and a dry. I think they can kind of be like intermingled, so I'm just gonna kind of put these all in one. Beans take up a lot of space. It's hard to keep them in these little containers. That's the only downside to a storage thing like this, because I need lots of storage for my beans. This one I have is dry. Okay. So that's a dry. Maybe I can fit them all. And then these are mostly like fresh eating beans. Okay, so maybe we will fit. That's fine. I guess I could still use these. We'll throw them back on there. Okay, this one, woo! This one is radishes and beets. Can y'all not? I'm gonna throw this kohlrabi in there. I don't really have a space that I can dedicate kohlrabi to. It's kind of like a beet or a radish. I don't even think I'm ever gonna grow kohlrabi. It's kind of alien-y to me. Let's do melons next. Boys! Melons. This one is carrots and parsnips, which I kind of like to keep together. I probably need to go through these too because I don't think carrots have really good germination past a year or 2. I need to try and germinate some of these before I just completely toss them. Because they don't go bad, they just will have a lower germination rate. Okay, carrots and parsnips done. I have peas in too, but mostly because of the same reason of my beans. It's just because they're such a big seed. So this one I have snap and shell and then snow peas, but I don't really think that's how these are done. Well, I guess these are shelling peas. Those look like a shelling pea. I don't know. That's close enough. I know for sure those are shelling. I'm gonna throw this snap on here. That's snap and snow, and these are shelling. Sounds good to me. Okay, we'll do lettuce. I have lettuce and kale, which I don't think any of these are kale. Spinach. These are all just sort of like my leafies, my leafy things. Cabbage, spinach, lettuce, endive, which is sort of lettuce. Oh shoot, I didn't have a Swiss chard. Meh, I'll put that in there in a minute. Ish. Mustard and celery. I don't know, this looks like it's all my leafy stuff, minus kale. Okay, we're just gonna throw everything in there. It's not like we can plant any of it anyway, so go ahead and throw my, it could, I guess cabbage could more be like a broccoli guy. So I'll throw them back in there. I have a random pack of peanuts. Yeah, I don't know if your girl's gonna grow peanuts. I bought these in 2023. 2023 me wanted to plant peanuts. Okay, so now I've just got cabbage, Swiss chard, and these zinnias. So we're almost there. Shoot, I do have a misc. Oh, this one is my zinnias, I think. Okay, so zinnias. I need to redo that label, but that is not a today problem. I'm just gonna throw these peanuts in this Direxo box so I can put my cabbage in my Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, broccoli box. And my Swiss chard and my Swiss chard. Okay, that is all I have for you today regarding my seed organization. If you have any questions, lay them down in the comments below and I'll answer them. Thanks so much. Bye.